Sup fans, welcome back to my channel, and I have another 4K Blu review, and today we'll be looking at Blade on 4K Blu-ray coming up right now. You guys enjoy the show. All right, quiet on set. Scene one, take one. Action. Alright, so before I get on with the video, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, make sure you share the videos, and also hit that bell for notifications because it helps the channel a lot. So I'll try to keep this review quick and simple as I can, so let's get on with the review. The film was shot on 35mm film. The aspect ratio is 239:1. It has a 4K DI and it only includes HDR10. Now Dolby Vision, so I'll be reviewing it on HDR10, but that's fine. And the audio is being presented in Dolby Atmos. Alright, so let's get on with the video. I really dug the transfer. I've seen Blade on VHS and on Telemundo multiple times, and I've seen the DVD a couple of times, and I do believe seeing the Blu-ray or HD master of it, and to me though, in my eyes, this is actually the best this movie's ever looked. And not just by resolution, but by colors. The movie looks phenomenally well because the blacks and whites look so well balanced. Like, there's no black crush and there's no white brightness, in my opinion, if that's even a thing. But that's what I like to call it, when there's a lot of the white colors and levels, holy shit, when they're just too, when the white levels are just, in my opinion, just too bright. But yeah, so I get redundant with this stuff, but it's whites are whites and blacks are blacks, so yeah, it's perfectly fine with that. What I do I'm a little critical on is the resolution. Now, of course, this is a native 4K transfer, and honestly, I still believe this is the best this film's ever looked, but there are some soft spots in the film, not just because of the way it was shot, but also because obviously there was some DNR applied, especially with comparing with the Blu-ray that's included and with the 4K transfer. Sometimes, some close-up shots, I noticed that I see more people with freckles on the Blu-ray transfer, and it's the old transfer, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest Blu-ray transfers out there. And on the 4K, when I look closely, they're not really present, so that's a huge shame. Well, I'll take it back. Not a huge shame, but that is a mild shame. Some parts where I think they should look pretty sharp. Sometimes they look pretty soft because this film was shot on film and it is a higher resolution than 4K. So, yeah. Well, the DNR, in my opinion, is no big deal for me because at least they did not go super overboard with the DNR. Unlike Studio Canal with Terminator 2 or Lionsgate Terminator, or whoever did the Terminator 2 on 4K. Ugh. But I really dug the resolution. Despite some use of DNR, it still looks razor sharp and the film looks very good. It has deep inky levels, amazing bright whites, and man, oh man, it looks razor sharp, especially with close-ups of Wesley Snipes' face and also his leather outfit. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I wanted to feel his leather outfit, man. That was so cool. And also, well, going back to the blacks really stand out well since a lot of this movie's pretty dark at times. Man, the blacks look so well. They pop out so more, not just shadows, but with, of course, Blade's outfit, and Chris Christopher's wrinkly face also stands out too. Yeah, it's a little joke, but eh. Also, the transfer does expose some pixelation in the CGI at the time, and everybody laughs at the CGI. Honestly, it makes it look more of a product of its time, but in a good way. So the CGI, of course, looks the worst here, but it's not so bad. It is what it is. And sometimes, if you guys look closely at the very end of the movie, when there's like lightning striking, stuff like that, when they perform the ritual, the blood god ritual, if you notice some of the flashing lights, some of it has a bit of pixelation, but it's not like a compression or anything like that. It's more of the visual effects. So I believe some of the shots, some of the flashing lights are actually CGI rather than actual flashing lights. That's what it looks like to me. All right, let's get on to the audio. So this movie is being presented in Dolby Atmos, and holy shit, right off the bat from the dancing opening, it sounds amazing. My room was just filled nothing but amazing bombastic music, and holy shit, the dialogue is so crystal clear. And Blade's, when he does the martial arts skills, it's just so amazing, man. Of all the action scene he's done, especially when he uses the blade, when he's having some fights with his sword, the blade just sounds so loud, and even when you hear the blade just impact, it sounds like Blade is right in front of you, just killing some people, and it's so awesome. And the bass is not too heavy too. The bass just kicks when it's needed, especially for the end credits and especially the opening dance sequence. Oh, it's amazing. The nightclub sequence, it just sounds phenomenal, especially around the climax scene where we had that big gigantic battle after the ritual. Damn. damn. The bass drops, sound effects drops, and dialogue is so loud and crystal clear during the climactic fight, so I was shocked. I'm so overwhelmed by the track. Special features, everything that was on the DVD as far as I know and the Blu-ray are ported over here. So audio commentaries are there and featurettes are there, especially with David S. Goyer talking about adapting the comic books onto the big screen, and interviews with Wesley Snipes and the director. Everybody behind the film is there. So if you guys are gonna worry about anything missing from the Blu-ray or DVDs, everything is there, so don't worry guys. So if I were to give the video rating, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I would love to give it a 10 out of 10, but you know, even though the DNR doesn't bother me a lot, I can see why people will get bothered by the DNR. And also, yeah, when I know that some shots could have been sharper looking, the DNR kind of makes them softer, but it's still a damn good picture. So yeah, 8 out of 10. For the audio, 10 out of 10. And even though I kind of was vague with the audio, if you guys purchase the disc, you'll know what I mean if you have Dolby Atmos. But man, oh man, the dialogue's crystal clear and the sound effects are loud and the bass level's just perfect. Special features, 10 out of 10. Why? Because everything is ported over. So yeah, so that's my review for Blade on 4K UHD Blu-ray. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you guys so much for watching my video. So this is Javi from Javi Productions. I hope you guys enjoy the show.